or like a Vine video or something, you know?
Oh, there you go. You're really on the pulse of social media now. Hey everybody, Eric Herder here from YourRealityRecaps.com with an all-new Amazing Race weekly group recap show that we broadcast live every Monday at 1 p.m. Eastern on our YouTube channel and in our Z-Box room. Now, during this show, myself and John Richardson are joined by a rotating panel of guests that get in depth with you on everything that you missed this past week during the Amazing Race. And we do this live while we take your questions and interact with all of you. Now, this is the edited version of the show with all the bells and whistles, but you guys should totally check out the live version sometimes too. And remember, if you guys are watching in YouTube or in a YouTube player, you can click on the buttons all around this video to jump to a specific thing you want to hear us talk about. Or check out that description below because we have chapter markers which let you jump to a specific topic you want to hear us talk about. Or skip over ones like this intro, but hey, why would you guys want to do that? And of course, all of our other links and show notes are down there as well too. Now, you should also know that you can take the audio-only or video version of this show with you to go on your favorite tablet or mobile device. Our iTunes and RSS feed links are, guess where? Down there below too. And if you're watching in YouTube or in a YouTube player, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe. It really helps support the show, so just sharing it on your favorite social media websites, or if you're in iTunes, giving it a 5-star rating and a really nice review. Now look, make sure that you guys stick around to the end of the episode for all of our other special announcements, prize giveaways, and contest winners. But since we have so much Amazing Race to get to right now this week, we need to jump right into it, and you know the deal. You can follow me over at Twitter and at Reality Recaps.
It's me, John Richardson. This is my first official Amazing Race recap, and I'm so excited. You can follow me on Twitter at Comedy Jonah.
I am so excited too, John. I love a race, and I don't know about you, but I love it because I feel like it is a chance to travel the world for free through other people's eyes. And before we even get into the show, John, why don't you tell the people what you always try and convince me to do with you?
I try to persuade and convince you to do Amazing Race with me.
And why will I not do Amazing Race with you?
Because you're a gigantic pussy.
Exactly. With capital P. I don't do heights. I don't do heights. I don't do paragliding. I don't like fish. I don't like to eat gross things. So
you
sorry.
are a dainty flower is what you are.
I am.
Yes.
I am. I am one dainty flower. So let's get right into it. Oh my God. Old West. We are starting with the Old West, and Phil with this, I hope the bandits don't take the money. But yeah, starting in the Old West, I like that. I don't think we've ever seen that on The Amazing Race before. No?
I cannot remember, but the thing I do like about the Amazing Race this year is we've got beards again, right?
Well, we've always had beards. I assume I'm just calling them the rocker couple. The rocker men.
Not the rocker couple. I'm talking about Brandon and Adam. Last year we had beards as well, right?
When you're saying beards, do you mean gay people that are pretending to be what do we mean by beards?
I can go out of the gay realm and just talk about things in the world. I don't have to stay in the gay universe, Eric. I'm talking about two men with actual hair beards. We had two men last season. We've got beards on this season as well.
Yeah, is your earpiece not working? I even just went and confirmed. That's who I said. The rocker guys. The ones that are like, yes. So, what I said. Yes, I agree with you. I don't like them. I don't like their bathing nude. No, I don't not like, oh, you know what? I'm having flashbacks of James and ABBA, and I love them. I love them, or they will kill me at the finale. So, you know what? I love them.
Hey, I'm in Washington, so those guys exist, and they're nude, and they're in the forest, and, oh, it's fun. It's all good. It's good times.
That is the first thing I do. That I like take my little notes when everyone's doing their intros. I'm like, who's in New York so I can like them? Don't want to hate the New York teams. Yeah. Okay. So first, I think we should just say what the twist is this season, which is kind of the same exact twist as I believe the past 2 seasons, and it's the team that comes in first gets 2 express passes, 1 for them and 1 to give away by the 5th leg of the race.
Which... No, I don't remember that last year.
Oh yeah, oh definitely.
Really?
Last year.
Okay.
Wasn't it father and son, gimpy leg? Oh no.
Are you talking about gay stuff again? Father and son.
What are
you talking about?
No. Whatever. It was last season. It doesn't matter. So yeah, they have to give it away by the 1st leg of the race. So
they have to give it away. They get theirs. They have to give it away by the 5th leg of the race.
Correct. So,
are you okay with your earpiece? We might be having technical difficulties, huh?
yeah, we might be having technical difficulties. But for all of you fans of Big Brother and all of our Big Brother shows that we have coming up for the rest of the week, like with Nick, Gina Marie, Amanda, McCrae, what's his face, like a frog eating, Judd, Helen, but I'm not allowed to say that yet. We got questions and comments working. Look, here, I'll prove it. Here's one from one of our favorites, Kelly, who says, "You two would be awesome."
Thank you, Kelly.
No, we wouldn't, Kelly. Trust me, no, we wouldn't. So, where are the teams off to? They are off to Chile. And I just have to say, half of those teams got lost in LA, John. If you're getting lost in LA, and I believe Rachel Riley, All-Star Big Brother player, and just regular non-All-Star player for The Amazing Race, was tweeted out during the show, if you're getting lost in LA, you lost this game.
That's hilarious.
Got a fumble there.
It's true, though. She's right.
She is right. So, two flights go out. Most of the teams get on the first flight. The people on the second flight, whatever, they're delayed a little bit. But look, John, I know we started off saying we can exist outside of the gay realm, but I feel like we need to talk about your twin. You know who I'm talking about. Bingo!
What do you mean, my twin? How old do you think I am?
I don't know. He just reminds me of you. Since you said such nasty things about me. I thought I would make him your twin, Rowan and Shane. And I'm sorry, we get it. You do the play, your bingo play. What do you remember what it was called, John?
I don't, but I love it. And I think you're about to go down a very, very sad hill when you're talking about this. But go on.
Okay, here's my whole hill. Here's the hill I be rolling down. I'm just saying, we get it. You do a play, some sort of a bingo-y play. I don't need your bingo shirts, and you're saying bingo when you're jumping off the mountain. I feel like you're reenacting your bingo play, and I just don't care about your bingo play. Love you, think you're funny, but I'm over the bingo. Bingo.
I'm not over the bingo, and I think for having this in Charlotte, North Carolina in the South is pretty fabulous. So ladies, keep doing it, and you're doing great on the race so far.
They're men, John.
I know.
I was kidding.
I'm using the gay, slang.
Well, I'm sorry. You pushed me out as a gay
girl with a U.
You pushed me out of the gay, so now I'm existing in the straight world.
It's okay. Okay, you just get your gay Bible out and follow along. Go on.
So first challenge, I'm gonna move this over here. So first not challenge, roadblock is the teams have to split in two. One has to paraglide, and the other one has to follow along on the trail. Now, I also feel we would be doing a big disservice, not to mention the team that I cannot stand this season as well, and it's my faux twinnies, Jamal and, what is his name?
Leo. Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding
you. You and I are going to have quite the little recap season, aren't we, Miss Eric? Because I love them. What were they calling themselves? Like the AF Animals? What was it again?
Yeah, they were calling themselves the AF Animals. And
I can't
do that.
love them.
Okay,
love 'em.
Well, I feel like I know. First of all, I feel like they're copying our 20s, and don't copy our 20s. Get your
No, they're
own.
not copying the 20s because they're not annoying.
Oh, he does not represent your reality recaps, my 20s.
I am a special guest only.
Here's my problem with them. They're like vamping for the camera. Like Jamal does the whole paragliding thing, then he lands, they make it to their next clue, he reads it out loud, where he is like, and the person who did the paragliding must be the one rowing the boat, but he's too wrapped up with his camera time that doesn't matter. I'll just screw it up and mess up the whole entire clue. Read the clue, people. Read it.
Well, I think that's the biggest thing. We had 3 teams that misread the clue, right?
Sure, but here's the thing. I kind of
You don't even care about that, do you?
No, I don't care about it. And again, here's why. Amazing Race is kind of a show, which I love. But I just feel like the show's all about reading the clue. No kidding. No kidding. I thought the show was all about baking brownies. And...
Well, hashtag the. I mean, Travis and Nicole had a 30-minute, timeout because they misread the clue. We had the father and daughter of Indian descent, and I don't want to slaughter their names.
Oh, I got it.
Who ended... Go ahead.
I got it. Are you ready? Okay. Hoskote, and Nina.
Hoskote and Nina misread the clue, which ended up, costing them the race.
It did, but spoiler alert, I guess you're just jumping right there. It did end up costing
on
them.
2-3 days ago. You haven't seen it by now.
I meant you were spoiling the recap, John.
Oh.
So who were it was Jamal and Leo. And who was the other team? Oh yeah, and you said Hoskote and Nina were the 2 teams that did not read that clue correctly.
Correct.
In order to, and then they had to remove it, redo
Fish, and then the rowing. And,
But then we have our doctors, our Tim and Marie, our emergency medicine doctors.
The doctors are Travis and Nicole.
I thought the doctor... Oh, yes. I'm sorry.
That's why I'm here, everyone.
I'm just letting you have everything.
Just keeping everything in line. Okay. Okay.
Hey, speaking of everyone, because this guy is a little do in the head, I'm sorry, we don't have thumbnails this show because I forgot in the beginning to set it up for thumbnails. So I'm sorry, you don't get to see John and I reacting. So now, John, you can do whatever you want down there.
So I can't pull a Leo and Jamal and play to the camera because no one's going to see me. Is that what you're saying?
That is
Great,
what
Eric. Great.
That is what I am saying. Look, I apologize, people. And as long as I am apologizing for things, let me also add, we do not have the final 2 racers, as I had tweeted out. I set those tweets up like a week early. It was literally choosing between them or doing the exit interviews the other day with Alyssa and Candace. And I just figured, for right now, you guys would rather have Alyssa and Candace. No offense to our Hoskote and Nina, but we had to choose. But from this week forward, we will always have them for you guys. Okay, so yeah, the emergency room doctors, but it was something more specific. I wish I would have wrote it down. It was like a emergency medication distributor doctor, and they read the clue wrong. Do not operate on me. Do not touch me. If you are in a hospital, I will be in the other hospital.
Pulling out gauze. What's this? Oh, are these scissors? Oh, stop operating on me. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's scary.
It is, yeah, definitely 100% super scary. Because they got to the mat first.
Well, especially since they work together, too. They're married. They've got kids. They share a home. They work together. They're home together. They're probably a team, and if they're both misreading the clue, I mean, there's no backup. You know what I mean? If they're giving you surgery, that's scary. You need backup. Yeah.
They do. They need a backup. So, I would like to talk about, just for 1 second,
Sure.
the team that I'm joking, obviously, about the gays. I do like the gays, and I do like a lot of teams. I just think it's boring if I love them all. But here is a team that is already, for really real, getting under my skin, and it is the Tim and Marie, the exes who want to kill each other.
Ugh.
Bravo, CBS, for casting them two. Like, we didn't think when you had Vanessa and Ralph on that you could top anything. And I wonder if Vanessa's watching from jail. Anyway, we didn't think you could top Vanessa and Ralph, but you know, what, you did it. You did it. Do you like them, John?
No, I was pretty annoyed. I mean, the worst thing you can sit there is he's sitting there rowing the boat going, shut up! You know, and then they ended up finishing, and she's just like, see, my nagging works. It's like, you know what? No, it doesn't. No.
Your nagging doesn't work. Your disgusting pink strip in the hair doesn't work. You're not 14. It's not 10 years ago. And get the hell over
You're not Sammy on Days of Our Lives, okay?
Seriously. But I'm sure she thinks she'll be. So, like, were there any teams that really stuck out for you, John, on this premiere episode? Like,
the team, that's from the small town, Tim and Danny. Danny's wife has got medical issues, kind of a really heartfelt story there. There was one point in the race where we didn't know if they were going to make it because they were one of the 4 that didn't, catch the first plane, and I'm glad everyone can't see you since I'm talking. So, you kind of like them. They pulled at your heartstrings a little bit. Why am I the only one having a heart this time? Like, we switch off. Like, first I'm just, a bitch, and then now you're a bitch, and then I have the heart. It's like we toss the heart around.
People comment below and let us know who has the bigger heart when you're watching this back later. First of all,
How many Jonah?
I hate it. I hate that we don't have our little thumbnails this episode. Look. As I said, we're pumping out shows for you this week. We're hanging on by a millimeter.
You've had all day to do that, really. I wish you could see Eric's face right now.
And I'm back. I love you, John. That was like the other show when John was like, "Oh, we lost Andy for a few minutes. Maybe you could just make an animation of him." I'll just whip one up. Whip up an animation for you. So yeah, here's my thing with that story, and no disrespect to CBS or any of these teams, I just feel like every season of The Amazing Race, I feel like they're trying to fit the same mold into each season. Like, let's always have the rocker, crazy, like heavy metal guys. Let's always have the twinny type characters. Let's always have the all-American guys. Let's always have the blondes. Now, let's have the story where the person's family has medical issues and they need the money. It's like, can we just have a new storyline? Like,
can we break the cookie cutter? Can we just break it next season, right?
Break it. And what a great way to break it with, like, all-stars or something.
Yeah. Mix up the couples, the races, give me a little transgender in there. Who knows? Let's just mix it up. Just stir it around.
A little transgender in there.
In the race.
I'm sorry, I was still in the straight world. I was in the straight world where everything didn't have to really...
You're supposed to be able to flow in between both.
Now I'm flowing. Okay.
A good day floats in between both.
Okay. And we're floating. So...
I am.
Oh, nobody can see here. I'll let people see you floating.
Oh, I am. Woo. Hey, sweet people. Hey, cute people.
Hey, peeps.
Hey, girl.
Hey, girl. So, bingo. Bingo.
Bingo.
Bingo. And bingo.
And bingo.
So, I also have to say, since I should have just went right into it from the laughing. I'm trying to, like, drop all the bombs in stupid parts. I do think this season, I know you guys all are super fans of them. I know I have done it for the past 3 seasons, but I think this season I am not doing the Amazing Race comedic mashup shows just because they take so long and we have such a huge schedule of live shows now each week for you guys. And probably some big major announcements coming up in a day or two, which I hope will make it all up to you guys. So I know a lot of people are asking what has happened with the mashup, why, where is it? I don't think it's happening. I will say this, though. I very well may just work on little shorts, like those 10-second Little E mashup things. For example, Jamal being like...
You should get into, like, GIFs. What are those? Is that what they're called? Those
yeah,
little
Grandpa. Yeah, Grandpa. They're called GIFs. And what I would rather have is gifts. Gifts in the form of PayPal donations. Because we need to keep this side going. No, they're called gifts, John.
Oh my God, I almost peed a little bit. Yeah, I like those. Or like a Vine video or something, you know?
Oh, there you go. You're really on the pulse of social media now. Are we allowed to say where you work?
Here,
I got it. We're going to do it like this. John, who works for a tech company that's very popular, doesn't know what a GIF is. People, comment below.
I don't work in that side of the company, Eric. I'm strategic.
Why?
Strategic.
Okay, you're strategic. Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Look, why? Seriously, I'm just saying, maybe I went to another country and got some disease because...
Ew.
Why is my tongue yellow?
Because of all the cocaine you've been sniffing.
Ooh, speaking of Amanda McRae, later this week. So yeah, I mean, I feel like there's not... Okay, as long as we're doing announcements... I feel like we've kind of covered everything. Here's my last announcement that I want to explain how the show will work for the future after this week. John and I are going to come on. We're only going to recap for like 30 minutes, and then it's going to segue right into the the interview with the team that was evicted the week before. So we're trying to keep the shows shorter for you, more funny. You guys watched it. We're going to give you all the key points. We're just going to laugh about it with you, get your comments, and then let you guys hear from the final 2 teams eliminated after this week. Just wanted to come and say hey to you guys, today. So, John, I say, to recap, we had, who was it? What are the doctors' names again?
The doctors' names are Travis and Nicole.
Right. So Travis and Nicole came in first, but were on foot, so they got the penalty, which allowed Tim and Marie to actually come in first.
Right.
Followed by Nicole and Travis.
Yep.
And then followed by our gays. So those are the top 3 teams, and unfortunately, Huskote and Nina were the team that were eliminated for not reading the clue. Wah, wah.
You know what I liked about them is that they finished their task, their challenge, so good for them.
Yeah, they did. They definitely did. All right, let's take a question or 2, John, and then we can wrap things up.
Sure.
So this is from Project Mobius, who says Tim and Marie are way better casting decision than Vanessa and Ralph, although they're obviously the villains this season. Yeah, I agree. Villains for sure. John, do you think they're going to be villains?
Oh yeah, just with her mouth alone.
Yeah.
Yeah. The pink hair in the mouth, yeah.
Would you say she's a little Gina Marie-ish?
No, because Gina Marie has a kind of comedic way about her, and I'm not laughing with this girl.
We're laughing at you, honey. Honey, we're laughing at you, not with you.
Yeah.
Womp womp.
Womp womp.
Okay, so I tried to play it cool, John. Unfortunately, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and everybody but Kelly and our Project Mobius are the only ones that have questions for us right now because everybody's at school or work.
Right.
So don't worry, everybody. You can leave your questions below this video, and John and I will answer them after it posts later tonight. So
But also post too, what's your predictions of who is going to win this season? I want to know your predictions.
Yes, definitely let us know who you think is going to win. And so let's see. I am going to go with, here, I'm just going to put my money on the gays. Oh, but then again, we have the Beekmans win already. I'm going to go
it's not rigged, silly.
Okay. I'm gonna go with the faux twins, Jamal and Leo. So Jamal and Leo are my pick to win a date with the twinnies and the Amazing Race. Who do you think?
You bitch.
Oh, is that who you were gonna take? We can take the same. Oh, you would like to know doctors? Who do you want?
No, I mean I like the NFL guys too. I like their story. I like.
Your BFF, the gays are available, just FYI.
I know, but just because I'm gay, do I have to vote for the gays all the time? Can't I have some diversity myself? Okay. But you know what? Thinking how well Rowan did in the vote, I thought he was a lot better than I thought. So I'm going to vote for the gays. I will. I'm going to represent.
Rowing the boat, indeed.
Rowing my boat ashore.
Now we're singing. We're full service. We're full service. So, you guys definitely let us know your picks to win the race this season. Make sure that you follow us back here every single Monday at 3 o'clock. Hey, unless this time is not working for everybody, then maybe we'll have to do it later in the day, because we love doing them and interacting with all of you guys. But like I said, just head over to yourrealityrecaps.com/live show to see the schedule of all the shows we have coming up each week, as well as it's your place to watch the live show like this one when it's live. And then this show will be up later today. So I guess that's it for me, John, unless there's anything you want to add.
No, I just was in a silly mood, so it was fun chatting with you guys and well, with you, I guess. I'm not really chatting with anyone else.
Well, Kelly's here. Kelly's here. Here, look. Kelly, Kelly wants you to know that the guys with the weird beards were in need of baths, and that she loves the queens.
Yep,
so, right,
yep.
That is it for this week. We will see you guys back here this time tomorrow for an entire hour with Nick and Gina Marie.
Woohoo!
Yes, we will. So start sending us your questions on Twitter. Oh, what a great point. So glad I just said that. Make sure that you put the hashtag YRRLive in your tweets and tweet them to John. Oh, not John Richardson. Tweet them to @ComedyJonah, because I'm having John pick the questions. So you need to, 1, follow John, and then 2, tweet the questions to John with the hashtag YRRLive, like Your Reality Recaps Live. So that is your mission if you want your questions for Gina Marie and Nick asked. You know, because the questions we get before are usually the ones that get asked. And then, of course, you can ask them during the show as well in YouTube. So that's all. That's all for me, John. Do your outro.
Yay, so much fun. Wrapping up my first Amazing Race recap with Eric. You can follow me at Comedy Jonah on Twitter.
Yeah, now here's the thing about live shows. So we did these shows for like a whole year not being live, and John used to hate me because I used to do stuff like this to him all the time. Hey, John, there was not really a lot of energy in that, and it seemed like you didn't really mean your hey. So do it again.
Hey everybody, it's John. I've had a great time. Follow me at Comedy John on Twitter.
I just want to say, all jokes aside, that voice really scared me. Like, I flashed to you being
What are
on
you talking about, Eric?
No, that wasn't your deep, I'm pretending to be straight voice. That was like deathbed old man voice, and it kind of creeped me out a little.
I'm watching Sleepy Hollow, so I'm getting all kinds of voices. All right.
That's funny. I feel like I'm watching Blair Witch. Hey, bye, everybody.
Like I'm talking to the Blair Witch. Bye, everyone.
Well, that about wraps up our show for this week. Now, don't forget to head over to yourrealityrecaps.com to see all of our blogs, contests, and videos about Big Brother, Survivor, The Amazing Race, and even your favorite Bravo TV shows. And hey, speaking of, except, well, not really, you guys should know by now that you can take this show with you to go on your favorite tablet or mobile device. The iTunes and RSS links are below, and I even separated them between audio only and video. And for those of you in iTunes, do us a favor and give us a 5-star rating and, and a really nice review. Otherwise, I'm going to kick a baby. No, I am not going to kick a baby unless you are watching in YouTube and you do not thumbs up us and subscribe to this all-new channel. Alright, look, I'm not kicking any babies, people, but seriously, it really helps support the show when you guys do that, and it allows us to keep bringing you content like this, our live events, and prize giveaways. But if you guys really want to be a Gold Star supporter, you should do all of your Amazon.com shopping through the link over on our website, and you can check out some of those ads, or you can simply make a donation to us right there, too. And look, I get it, money's tight. You guys try not having any because you spend all your time making videos like these. And hey, the easiest way that you guys can help support us for free is just simply to share these videos and everything that we do on Twitter and Facebook or any social media website will do. We are literally on all of them. You guys can find us on them by simply going to yourrealityrecaps.com / the name of the website you're looking for. So /Tumblr, /Pinterest, you get the point. Of course, you can always click on the links all around this video, but people, look, the truth is, we just love interacting with all of you. It's why we do these shows. So please make sure that you leave us your question, comments, and suggestions because you never know which ones we'll pick to be on the show next week, or even instantly if you are watching our live shows on our YouTube channel or in our Z-Box room. The links to that and everything I've mentioned in this video is in the description below it over on YouTube, or you can find everything over at yourrealityrecaps.com. Now, since I think I mentioned just about everything I possibly could, we will see you guys all in our next video. Bye for now.